Your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with...
A guy who just got his personal space violated with just pointy head.
And today,
Go to jail, dude.
we're going to play Jank Heroes Funnifyic. It's going to be Ryan's first time. So, real quick, let me get the live chat up for this stream. And I guess you wouldn't have a recap, because, like, this is your first time.
Origin story recap.
Yeah.
Last time on...
The not so
And
bad
then nothing happened.
And then nothing, because, like, you just now exist.
Last time on my not so bad life.
And your stream will be featuring...
Not featuring.
He's not there.
Will be featuring...
Dispatch team in now. Sir, there is already an assassin on the scene. Yeah, we told him we had...
I mean, just having random audio is not going to copy.
I've gotten it from
It
Family
does.
Guy.
It does.
Yeah.
But
It may be too late. Stop.
It's too late. That's why we keep playing the audio.
Demonetize all your streams, Jet.
It's already demonetized. So
He has no
would just pull
monetize.
it. Yeah, it just works. Stop.
Your headphones aren't working.
So yeah, this stream's actually not featuring anybody. This is actually going to be a 1 hour of smooth jazz.
Yeah, so are you not going to have, like, these guys with you?
I mean, they don't have to be there.
Do you want to be there?
I'm
Okay,
not
featuring...
I'm not going to be there.
Stop! Featuring... We got the memer here.
When you're not actually on
Is that
camera.
his, like, superhero name or
Yeah.
something?
Okay, so, name the current time and we'll play an hour from there.
Their current time.
8:25.
No.
10:03.
So we're gonna play until 11:03. Don't play something in the middle of it.
It's
No,
so
No.
stop. It's actually a problem.
But it was hilarious.
I'll take your phone.
Okay,
Throw it into
so
the
we're gonna
couch.
play until 11:03. Roll 2d20.
No,
This is
you
called a check. Pick one die to be the good die and one die to be the bad die. If
This
the
is
good
one of the
die
many
rolls
bad
higher than the
systems in
bad
this
die,
game.
I don't know
then
what's
a
happening.
good thing happens.
This is a good die, and this is the bad die.
This is one of the
Do I
many
roll 'em at the
bad
same
systems.
time?
Ryan.
Yeah. So the good die was the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you wake up at 10:30 in your Springdale apartment building. Your class is also at 10:30.
Class at 10:30? What?
It's
PM.
He's got to make it to
AM.
He's got to make it to Dual Academy.
Yeah, Dual Academy.
His major is history, actually.
But Dual Academy. He's
The
gotta-
history of card games.
But yeah, you're late for class. What do you do?
I go to class.
You are on the 8th floor of the apartment building.
Better get started.
Oh, a speedster races into your room.
No.
He's wearing a bunch of construction equipment, and he has a big C on his chest.
Stop involving everybody into your plots, Jet.
What do you do?
I ignore him because I'm late to go to class, so I get ready to go to class.
So what do you do to get ready?
I go down the stairs with all my stuff, and I
You're
go
gonna-
to class.
So you're gonna go down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna start going down the stairs. Enter the stairwell and start
Okay,
walking.
when you get to the stairwell, you look at the floor, and it's covered in slime. You see a bunch of people stuck in the slime. It doesn't look
How
like
many
anyone's
people?
going anywhere. Let's say roll a d20.
17
There's
people.
17 people stuck in the stairwell in some slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could help.
Guess
but-
you're not taking the stairs.
Is the slime only on the floor, or can I walk on the ceiling down the stairs?
It's only on the floor. You have 4 power usages there. You're gonna use one of them to dodge the slime.
No.
You're gonna breathe fire and roast everybody, and then walk on their corpses.
Okay, I'll just I have a teleportation power, right? Yeah. So I'll just use that
I like how
to
he said it
teleport
right. Yeah.
to the school classroom.
So you're gonna use that to teleport to the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
That'll leave you with only 3 powers left. You arrive at class.
I just realized, when is this continuity? When is the continuity of this? Because I'm
This is-
still at the school, technically.
This is episode 15. It sounds
Phantom
like it's
Menace.
a new day.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
A new day that everyone got stuck in the slime.
do you appear like in the middle of class in your seat? Like, where are you? Outside the door?
Teleport onto the inside of the door.
The inside.
Like the door to the room, and I'm inside the room.
So
by the
everyone
door.
goes, "Ah! Ah!" They're like, freaked the fuck out. A person just suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The teacher was actually motioning to the door. They're like, today we're going to have a member of the Speed Patrol visit. And right behind you, you feel like a quick breeze. You see a yellow blur, and there's the speedster guy that's wearing the construction equipment with like the C on his chest. He's like, hi everybody, I'm Construct, and I'm here to recruit heroes to join the new Jewel Initiative.
Where
Can I
are
just,
the
like, walk
medieval
into the class?
creatures?
Well, I mean, where are you currently?
In the class.
In his history class?
Yeah.
But you don't have history.
I'm in the school.
You're in the school?
Yeah.
You
He's
see
just
all this
walking
over
around.
Subspace Communicator.
Okay, so I find his class and I walk into his class.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna kill Speedster.
Yeah.
Construct says, so our new Jewel Initiative is
Kill yourself.
there are these mysterious jewels that are have appeared all over the world, and they seem to have very interesting powers. In order to avoid having these jewels,
Infinity gems.
in order to prevent these jewels from falling into evil hands, what we're doing is collecting all of them and making sure that they stay safe. So would any of you heroes like to join us?
I'll do it.
You'll join?
I
Oh,
raise my
congratulations. He's like, welcome to the team. He goes over to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Do you shake his hand?
Don't do it. Don't. I'm serious. Don't do it. I'm about to do something. I would suggest you not do it.
I refuse to shake his hand, but I bow courteously.
When you bow courteously, he pats you on the back. You gain a speedster suit in the style that you described of your suit description.
You still couldn't
okay.
kill all speedsters.
That's literally what I'm about to do.
Still a speedster.
Yeah.
This suit will allow you to run at amazing speeds along with your other powers.
My suit didn't do that.
You already had a power that increased your speed, so it wasn't needed.
So I get ripped off?
Nerd Tanker said, I am here! Nerd Tanker, you are currently available.
Jet, how much of a speed increase is he getting?
Yeah. 20%? 50%?
Can he run at light speed? Because if so, I think I got gypped.
Roll 3d20.
3d20?
So 2 and then 1 more.
I think I'm going to get screwed over by this situation.
18, 11. Roll 1 more d20. 18 plus 11 plus 3. Miles per hour.
Additional miles per hour or just miles per hour?
Just solid that. 18 plus 11 plus 3.
It's 32.
Yeah, you can run at 32 miles per hour.
Jet, he can run
at
at 32 miles per hour normally, whereas I can only do it with a power usage at 45.
Yeah.
So I got screwed.
You were already a speed. You shouldn't have had a power that was already speed based.
Jet.
Nerd Tanker said, hi. That's Ryan, right? Yeah, that's Ryan.
Yeah. Hey.
Everything you do is against me, Jet, I swear.
In the game, he is also called Ryan. So yeah, you now have a speedster suit. I'll add that to your character's inventory real quick. Inventory.
I sort of have it too.
Speedster suit.
It's dumb. I don't even get a speed boost out of it. What is this garbage?
32 miles per hour. Okay. Constructs looks around the classroom. He says, are there any other heroes in the room that would like to join the Speedster Initiative?
I mean, you
if
can
so, I'll
selectively
equip
kill
each of you
people.
with a
I
suit.
thought it was the Drool Initiative.
The Speedster Jewel Initiative.
Selectively kill people.
Nerd Tanker said, I want him to meet my character. He's currently at the school, so if you would like Ryan to meet you, you can either contact him through Subspace, or you can just go to his classroom in the school and talk to him there.
When am I able to do things?
No.
What? Just, you exist. Just do things.
Just
okay.
kill him.
I use my convince power to convince all of the speedsters to start hunting and murdering each other.
Oh.
That would include...
Yes, with unending force.
That
Until they die, and then once they kill all the other speedsters, then kill themselves.
That would include him.
Yes.
And him.
That would include him.
I'm getting rid of all of the speedsters. They're trying to get the jewels and they can go eat a day.
Oh, that's swell.
So, you both are bloodlusted?
Actually, wait.
Oh, wait, you
That's a
can
power.
resist.
That's a
That
power.
is a power.
Yes.
So, attempt to resist, both of you.
Actually, can you do that while I'm in darkness?
Why not?
Yeah.
You are a
then I do
speedster,
need
yeah.
to. Screw 'em.
So this has become a really interesting event.
Yay.
Okay, you resist. If your good die doesn't roll higher than the bad die, your mission now is going to be to hunt down all the speedsters and kill them. Your good die roll higher? I'm surprised.
Now-
Aiden looks really calm.
Now,
too.
what
He's
about
like,
all
"That
the
was my
other
plan."
speedsters? How many speedsters exist yet?
Time to do some checks.
First of all, the guy that's
First
right next to Ryan.
constructs, the guy who's right in the room. Because even though you're not bloodlusted, he could be and trying to kill you.
He's good.
Yeah, he passed.
Awesome.
Okay.
So
So-
I'm gonna do it again.
Hold on. I haven't done it for any of the other niggas. So ER and PSA are dead.
Speedy Case.
Fuck me.
Hellrider.
Hold on.
Speed Case and Hellrider again?
No, they're alive.
Speed Flame, who's the firefighter one you haven't seen yet.
He's screwed.
He's bloodlusted. Then after the firefighter, we already had ER die.
We have Speedy Case, Hellrider.
Speedy Case and Hellrider. Speedy Case,
Failed.
he's
Oh
bloodlusted.
god, I want to see him just beat up an innocent Hellrider.
Hellrider,
Oh no!
he's bloodlusted. So
Are there only 3 living speedsters left yet?
the firefighter one, they just started like a recruitment initiative, and
So
right
they're
then
only
he was like, "Fuck them, not today." So Speedy Case and Hellrider are gonna go after each other, but not Construct.
Cause
Oh yeah,
he's the one
Construct's
that
good.
passed.
Yeah.
So there are 4 speedsters,
So
plus me and Ryan.
Construct is just like, what? I didn't really hear what you said. And then he's like, so anyone want to join the recruitment
So
program?
where's
for
the speedster
Nerd
gangbang
Tanker said,
team?
I'll go to his class. So Nerd Tanker appears in the classroom.
Hey Jet, where's the speedster gangbang team that can run at light speed that are just gonna start
The
beating my
gangbang?
Construct?
Who are just going to like show up. Well, you're hoping that they're all going to go after Construct now. So,
Oh no,
like-
you're gonna roll. No, Jet!
So let's see if-
Stop involving me in your plot.
So I'm gonna roll first to see. Nerd Tanker says hello everyone to the room. So you see the memer who's there.
Jet,
and
it's
you
a 2
see
to 3 chance they're gonna
Moonshadow
appear up
who's
there.
Wait, but I didn't. Oh yeah, I did go there.
Yeah, you went
Okay,
to the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
He's like, but I'm not here. So first,
I'm not technically here either.
you are a speedster though. So first we're gonna see if Hellrider comes after you because you are a speedster.
No, Jet. That's
Hellrider,
that's a fail on Hellrider.
He didn't go after you. Next, we're gonna see if Speedy Case comes after you. Fuck, I gotta reroll.
Well, it's a good thing.
Reroll.
It's
it. One of them fell off the table. Don't give me that bullshit.
Oh!
Hey, he's not after you. That's good.
The last one doesn't even know of my existence, Jet. You can't.
You act like they don't have a supercomputer that has all this
Jet,
shit. So then you have Flame Rider or whatever, the firefighter one.
Hey.
None of them are after
So
you.
which
Hey.
one's the good and bad die?
The blue one is
good.
good regardless,
Yeah.
right?
But it's good in terms of the
them
person
as well.
of them not wanting to attack or wanting to attack me.
Nair Tanker said, I protect him. Who are you protecting?
Him.
Not him.
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 Like, who is the him? We're
Him.
playing the pronoun game now.
Him.
Also, Nerd Tanker, don't forget to tell everyone
Him
on
is
the
protected.
Amino, like, hey, we're playing. Feel free to jump in on
You know
live
Powerpuff Girls?
How could you not know who him is?
chat.
He's
So
the claw guy.
next, we're gonna see.
Was that actually the claw guy?
Isn't that his name?
I don't think it's him.
Next, we're gonna see if they come after Construct. So Speedy Case, see if he's gonna come after Construct.
Yes.
No. Okay. Next, we're gonna see if Hellrider comes after Construct. Yes.
Also, as a side note, he doesn't know that I am a speedster.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't
So-
matter.
But what I'm
Speed-
saying is that once those 4 die, and theoretically Ryan too,
Right, because you resisted.
he doesn't know I exist.
Right, he would just assume everybody got fucked.
Yeah.
So Hellrider's gonna come after Construct, but first let's see if Flame Rider comes after Construct. To see if
Hellrider
it's
or
gonna-
Flame Rider?
Flame Rider is not the same as Hellrider.
Right, but what I'm saying is that they're 2 different people. So did you roll for both of them, right?
I've already rolled for Hellrider, he failed.
But what about Speedy Case?
Speedy Case is coming after Construct.
Wow.
So-
Wait, no.
While
Oh,
this
okay.
is going
Flame
on,
Rider.
I'm gonna just like go and.
Flame Rider is also going after Construct.
Get direct construct.
It's too late.
Okay.
So
Things
we need to
are
roll for
already
Hellrider to
happening.
see if he
But,
goes
like,
after
while it's
Ryan.
I'm
Nerd
just
Tanker
gonna
says,
get-
oh,
Yes.
Let me do the roll.
What do you mean,
Matt.
let you do the roll?
Let's see if Hell Rider's coming after Ryan.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yes. It was yes both times.
Oh, no.
Nerd Tanker says that he's going to try and protect Ryan, so they're like teaming
as far
up.
as he knows, all the speedsters are in that room.
But it doesn't
The
matter. I
ones
said
that-
every speedster.
But
is gonna
I
go after
resisted.
every-
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Exactly.
He's just gonna
So that's
assume,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. As far as
He's
he
just
knows,
gonna assume you're some normal
But
guy
here's
or
the
whatever.
thing. So you resisted me convincing you to do that.
But-
However, if there are other speedsters alive that know that you're a speedster, they will
That
eventually
didn't
try to
resist.
come at
but
you.
the people that resisted are Ryan and Construct, and if we're being safe here, you're gonna help out with the guys that are bloodlusted.
I'm not gonna help anybody. I'm gonna leave.
I'm going to get the fuck
we
out
still
right
have the
now.
stream who's gonna probably want to help, and Ryan
Nerd Tanker's going to try and protect
and
Ryan.
Ryan's OP enough that he can probably take out 3 speeds.
He has 3 power usages
He's got 3
left.
power
He's
uses.
fine.
How many guys?
Hell
One
Rider,
at a time.
Hell Rider's coming
Still
at you,
lose.
and
Just
Flame
3
Rider.
insta kills. That's all you got to do.
So Flame Rider
That's
is
like all
rushing
the
into the
things
room
left.
alongside Speedy Case. They're like running together. They run around Nerd Tanker and they like are blocking off sides on Construct. And Construct is like, "Hey guys!"
Hell Rider's
They're
not,
like hyper.
Hell
like-
Rider's not after him. Flame Rider is.
I said Speedy Case
And Hell Rider.
I said Hell Rider.
You
Go,
definitely
Courtney.
said Hell Rider.
Sorry, Speedy Case and Flame Rider.
Gosh, you
coming.
gotta get the names
Flame
right, Jay.
Rider is like a firefighter speedster, and Speedy Case is a lawyer speedster. They rush in and they get around Constructs, and he's like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And they start doing like rapid punches, and he's like dodging. He's like, "Hey guys, this is like a game. Like, what's going on?" So
Is
they start.
Construct secretly the best member of the speedsters?
So they start punching faster. And he's like, "Hey guys, seriously." And they start punching faster. And he's like, "Yo, I mean, we could do this all day if you want." And then suddenly it just seems like they like poof.
Wait, what?
They're going so fast that no one can like see them anymore.
So where's Hell Rider in all of this?
A gash appears in the ground of like molten rock and lava. It opens up and Hell Rider raises from literal hell.
I just want to see Bruiser in his hand still. Like
Is
his
it
hand.
like, hey guys, how
And Hell Rider points at Ryan and then inches his finger forward as he starts backing up into like the crack.
Wow, that's real bloodlust.
Pulling him into hell.
That's some serious bloodlust.
Yeah, he's so calm.
He's so energetic. He's so wanting to kill you.
What do you do?
Energetic
He's
faces.
ushering you into hell.
No.
You could
Do
just
I have
make
to
it
do anything? Can I just go with him into hell?
Yeah, you can just go with them into hell.
Go with him into hell.
The chasm in the ground closes as you are now in hell.
Dude, I just want the entire class to just be calm. I just want this to be like an exhibition match. Like, oh hey, the speedsters are having an
They
exhibition match.
freaked the fuck out when he just teleported casually into the room. Then they watch multiple speedsters run in
And then they see
kind of
a-
fight until they vanish. And then a guy comes from hell and ushers you in. The rest of the class is like, "I don't want to join the speed patrol. What the fuck was that?" The Nerd Tanker said, "I follow Ryan." And then he said, "Wait, actually I can't." He went to hell.
I try and dip out, like as quick as possible.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go get on
You
my
like
dragon.
bolt out of the
Sure.
room suddenly, and the rest of class
Is that
like,
before or
This isn't
after
my
that
fault, this
guy
isn't my
comes
fault,
out
this
of
isn't my
hell?
fault.
So, Hell Rider is like, yeah, I was suddenly.
So we're in hell now.
Yeah, he's like, suddenly I was just compelled to kill you, and like the easiest way to kill someone is just to send them to hell. So here you are, welcome. It's really hot.
Yeah.
The only phone service provider we have is Verizon.
So did he just more or less instantly get over his bloodlust?
There's fire and water and shit.
Because he still should
But
have
the
bloodlust
water's
against the
just
other
fire.
speedsters. Because it should have just moved to the next viable target.
Oh fuck.
So-
The next viable is only you.
No, the next line he can.
It's like one of the other speedsters fighting in like the speed
Right.
dimension.
That's the next viable one.
Okay. So his other targets would be Nerd Tanker
Construct,
said, "I'm going to try and stop
Speedy
the
Case.
fighting, even though I don't see it." You're gonna try to stop the speedster fight, Nerd
And
Tanker?
fire
How?
Flame Rider.
You can't even see it.
And I feel like after those 3 failed, then it would be a check on me.
Yeah, I mean,
So is why wouldn't you be first?
Because I'm not close.
What? It's not. He just comes out
Well,
of
like,
hell. He
he's-
can go anywhere.
Well, like-
I'm not close. It's like
You can't say that he can just move any. Like, you would have to be in that specific version of hell to pop out in the earth.
what? That's particular. Like every location on Earth has its own version of hell. Miss me.
He's gotta like orientate so that he can come out
Out
like
the right
arc
stairwell.
Yeah.
Okay, alternatively, Jay, you can't just make
Nerdtinker-
me the first check all the time either.
Nerdtinker said yes, and then he said, "I'll use my powers to stop the fighting." How? You have
Which
danger
powers?
sense, and you can open like a portal to your armory.
Just open different armories.
It's one arm.
But one of the guys in the armor.
He said so.
He could stick. What? How could he even catch them?
Yeah, like who do you put in your armor?
Probably Speedy Case.
Do you try to put all of them in your armor?
But then they're
Because
just
then
gonna
they
kill
just kill
themselves.
each other with an infinite number of weapons to use. That sounds so fucking epic.
Just accelerates the death.
Dude. And it gets way more hardcore if you lock them in the armory and they're already fighting to the death. Except Constructs, who's like, hey, I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. But Hellrider, let's see if he goes after Matt.
Wait, Jed, it can't always be the first check.
Why not?
Because why would it be
Was it the first check last time?
It was.
Was it?
Yes.
Aiden shrugs. Ryan, was it the first check
Jed,
last time?
I'm not sure what you mean, so I'll just say no.
Ryan,
Nerdtinker
I
says...
don't need this garbage right now.
Nerdtinker says all of them except for Construct.
All
So
of them.
you just want Speedy Case and Flame Rider to kill them.
I mean, it would work.
So they're gonna.
You would have to use two
They're
different
gonna
portals.
attempt to resist Nerdtanker.
You would have to use two different portals, though.
You would have to use multiple power usages, and they can resist. Nerdtanker, are you sure? I like how Ryan's just in hell, like.
But yeah, Jed, I shouldn't. At the very least, I shouldn't be first. If not, I should be last.
I like that Ryan walked in there.
That's what-
that still fucks with me to this day.
Why?
To this day.
He
as
said
if it
why?
wasn't
Why?
moments ago.
What?
So are you gonna use? He said yes. Okay, he's still gonna try. So Flame Rider's gonna attempt to resist the Firefighter Speedster. He fucking fails armory. Now Construct is just dodging Speedy Case. Like, hey, this is way easier.
Speedy Case gets into the armory.
Speedy Case, are you gonna resist?
No.
Speedy Case fails to resist. Speedy Case is now in the armory of infinite weapons with Flame Rider.
As for Hellrider,
Hold on, stop fucking rolling that.
what do you mean? It's my
Let-
dice.
let me roll
They're my
the
dice, Jed.
I know, but you fuck with me, because you're going to be like, let's see if Hellrider comes after me. I know I roll bad. It's like, stop. Okay, now...
So, Jed, are you saying that you, in fact, do have a power that's good for rolling dice specifically for you?
You're trying to call me out for having real-life superpowers?
He's
I don't-
gonna cheat with your dice.
So, does the portal... It's going to take another power usage if you grab...
For specifically Hellrider, because it's in a
yes,
different location.
if you grab Hellrider. So that'll be 3 power usages.
Oh, no, it should
Nerdtinker.
only be 2, because...
Well, if he doesn't make it specific for the person, how does he avoid grabbing, like, Constructs who's in the middle of their fight?
I mean, if they're on one side of Construct, and Construct's on the other side dodging.
Nerdtanker said, no, I meant only in the lessons. Right, he doesn't want to grab Hellrider.
Only the 2 people in the.
Oh, but then Hellrider... Oh, god dang, that means he's gonna...
He only is the only option. Hey,
How is he supposed to get him while they're in hell?
Hey. So Hellrider is only going after you at this point.
Where the
So
heck am I, even?
You're still in the classroom.
Yeah.
No, I'm
gonna
not, because I wasn't in the classroom, and this is a different day, so
this is a different day.
But I'm still gonna have continuity from when I just exited the hall monitor.
Check.
It'll be like the
Check.
Spider-Man thing, Jay. He's there, and
Jed,
now
are we
he's
just
over here
projecting
again.
into the future, and then I'm gonna go back into the past?
Check to see if you're at school or at the apartments at this time. You could have slept in.
He could have slept.
I slept in at the hall monitor's
It
office?
was all
No,
just
you went home.
dream.
It's the next day.
No.
Okay, so you're at school, which is almost worse. There's no check for real. You would just be in class. So it's class.
Well, I'm not in his class.
You're not. You're in your own class. So Hellrider's like, hey, I gotta go. Enjoy hell. Don't drink the water. It's not water. And he makes a big ass stairwell and he walks
Yeah,
into
he
the
walks
distance. Okay, so Ryan, you're in hell. What do you do?
Screw me in my life.
I start exploring hell. See what's down here.
You see a lot of kittens impaled on trees. They look indifferent.
No.
They're,
It's like hanging there, baby. But it's like...
There are a bunch of like castles that seem to be made out of like cracked brimstone, and they're all lit by like rivers of lava and shit.
They're lit by rivers of lava.
It's so lit.
In the distance, there's like a cloud of smog that just smells like burnt babies.
Burnt babies.
And you see...
Wouldn't burnt babies smell like normal burnt people?
Nah, there's a hint of like...
Baby powder?
Yeah.
Now, just as like a sort of saying, even though like Hellrider, like he's sort of screwed if Hellrider dies, not entirely because there probably is another person who can get Ryan out of hell, but
Stuck in hell.
You see a bunch of like winged demons. They look a lot like people, but with long nails and wings and kind of reptilian in the face.
Kind of demon looking.
Yeah. At the biggest castle, you see this guy dressed in like purple robes with like green hair. He's playing with a dagger, but you can't make out his face really well because he's really far in the distance.
Yeah.
You're glad that you can just see him this clearly right now. So what do? You're in hell?
I
You feel really thirsty.
gee, I wonder why.
I start walking towards that guy.
You feel really hungry too.
I just keep walking towards that guy.
Cannibalism.
A demon walks up to you and he's like, "Hi, would you like to try our Verizon plan?"
Yeah, I joined the Verizon plan.
You don't.
With
It's
your
like-
$21.
He's like,
Yeah.
so, Nerd Tanker said, I mean, I could try to put him in my armory. You're talking about Ryan to, like, save him from hell?
I mean, that's worse because
Everyone's
They're
fighting
just
to death in
speedsters,
it, yeah.
and they're just going to try to kill him.
I mean, I didn't tell
You
you
got
that.
any other way you can get me out? Yeah,
I
no.
love that.
Try something else?
So, the demon's like, oh, you would like to join the Verizon plan? It'll only cost your soul.
Yeah, sure. I'll give up my soul
You give
for
him...
the Verizon plan. What are the benefits of the Verizon plan? What do I gain from this plan?
It's a lifelong Verizon plan.
Yeah.
But you're already dead. Your phone doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. There's no signal in hell.
Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for your soul. And he walks
Yeah.
off. He has a little jar.
Got my soul.
Has a bunch of
Yeah.
like screaming voices inside
Yeah.
of it. And yeah, this is a good deal. And he's just walking off. He's just holding on to the jar. It's glowing. You see like the faces of like small children.
And then it fades away as he flies away.
He doesn't even fly. He's just
He's
He's walking
walking
in a relatively normal
casually,
pace.
yeah.
He's barely a few feet away from you. Nerd Tanker said, nope, besides, you would only have to survive for about 10 seconds. There's speedsters with infinite weapons. You only have to survive for like 10 seconds. That's like forever.
Not only that, he has a power that can open a portal to his armory. So he'd open a portal to his armory, put him in his armory, and then when he wants to let him out, let him back into hell.
I could just.
He would just let him back outside of hell.
Oh, he can just open it up to wherever?
Well,
How does this
originally
armor-
put a limit on it. He was like, I can only do it so many feet. But I don't understand why he did that. Like, he did that, like,
A
post making his power. He was like, I can make a thing that goes to the armory. And then someone was like, well, what if you get stuck in it? And he's like, nah, I can open it again and get out. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, but I can only do it so many feet. And I was like, well, that's stupid. I don't know why would you want that power?
He's nerfing it.
Yeah, he, like, nerfed it for no reason. So I feel like putting him in the armory. Plain White hits Nerd Tanker up on Subspace Community. He's like, I feel like putting him in the armory is a horrible idea. Never would do it. They have infinite weapons. We couldn't imagine the kind of warfare that must be going on in your armory right now.
So, like, is it just weapons? There's no, like, armor? Because I could try and, like, get, like, a really good armor.
Before you die?
Yeah, like, while they're fighting, I, like, sneak over.
You know how fast they were running before?
Well, yeah, but they don't, like, notice me because they're fighting
They're
each
all
other.
bloodlusted to kill. He said there is armor.
Yeah, but their blood classes to kill speedsters like each
You
other.
are one.
Yeah, but they're busy stabbing each other. They ain't gonna like turn around and start stabbing other people, cause then whoever does that first dies. So they're locked in this battle in the armory.
The shrug is real.
It may be like a roll thing.
To see what happens. Are you sure you want to risk it? It's up to you.
Yeah, Nerd Tanker.
You really need to shit. You're really hungry, you're really thirsty, and you need to shit. Nerd Tanker said you can roll to see if they see you.
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to do
Yeah.
the Nerd Tanker? This sounds like a horrible idea.
I already lost my soul. In
Nerd
hell,
Tanker.
there's not really other, like, worse ideas.
Nerd Tanker, are you going to spend a power to open a
Get me out
portal?
into the armory.
To pull him from hell into the armory? Oh my gosh.
On the first date?
Nerd Tanker says yes.
Yes.
A portal opens to the armory. Are you going to go in that bitch?
Yeah, I go in the armory.
Okay, you go into the armory.
We roll to see if they notice.
Flame Rider's the only one that matters because Constructs isn't bloodlusted.
Well, Construct's not there. I thought it was just the two
you're
of
right.
them.
It's just two people who would
Construct's
kill you.
wherever he is.
Yo, Kirby, welcome to the stream.
At, like, the school or his better.
So can I do something?
Yeah.
I want to try and bloodlust Contra.
You just want to try to use your power again?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. We're doing like a couple checks.
Yeah.
So we have Flame Rider in there and we have Speedy Case in there, and they're fighting to the death. So we're going to see if Speedy Case notices you.
Yeah.
Speedy Case does not notice you. We're going to see if Flame Rider notices you. Flame Rider notices the shit out of you. But let's see if Flame Rider will go for you even though he's in the middle of combat. Yes. Let's see if Speedy Case can take advantage of that and then, like, I almost said duck on him. Dick on him. He does. So, Flame Rider is about to, like, come and fuck you up, and then Speedy Case grabs his ankle and throws him into, like, the antimatter mace, and he just goes and, like, explodes.
Okay.
But now he's after you.
Yeah, now he's after me.
Yeah, so now Speedy Case...
down to 2.
Yeah, Speedy Case is now going to hunt you down, and you only move at 32 miles per hour, and he moves so fast that he cannot even be seen once he gets going. He's in a room full of infinite weapons, like antimatter maces and shit. What do? He's significantly fast. You're not going to outspeed him on anything. Kirby said, wait, when did this happen? Nerd Tanker said, rip. Nerd Tanker said, Kirby, he is stupid. Kirby said, I have a list to pull from for Meta Knight's powers. So Ryan is about to possibly be murdered by a speedster. Nerd Tanker said, I pull him out of my armory. But do you do it faster than Speedy Case gets in at least one lick with 2 laser daggers that he just grabbed from the fucking infinite armory? You don't. So...
Take the hit.
Yeah, roll these 2d20. The difference is how much damage you take from the laser daggers.
To get me out of hell...
you've already found an escape plan?
Nerd Tanker pulled him into the armor.
pulled him in.
Wait.
And then one of the guys saw me, so he came to attack. But then the other, like, grabbed him and threw him, and he died. So now he's alone trying to kill me. And he's like... He like landed a hit.
I mean, alternatively, all you have to do is open the armor.
So you take the difference. So you rolled 6. No, you rolled 9 and 11. So you take 2 damage before Nerd Tanker fully pulls you out. Kirby said, "Can I restore him?" Only for like 2. Also, Nerd Tanker opened like a thing, and there's a speedster who's really fast.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if he makes it out of the armory
That's
as you open
a very
the hole.
fair point. Roll a supersonic speed.
Oh, you nigga made it.
So he's still going after Ryan.
Speedy Case darts out of the portal right behind
Didn't
you.
save me. Yeah.
So he's got to put Speedy Case back into the armory again.
So
he has 2 laser daggers.
Yeah, he has 2 laser daggers that he pulled from the armory. He's gonna try and slice at you. What do? He's faster than like any physical movement you could do, but you could use a power. You only have 3 usages left because you only have 4 usages.
At my power list?
Yeah, you can look at your power list.
Also, quick question, Jed. Is Speedy Case's deal with Hellrider that he can only die if he loses a case?
Oh yeah, I also lost my soul.
Yeah.
While in hell.
Yeah, but like, Jed, is that...
Why'd you casually say, yeah? He fucking lost his soul.
A demon came and asked him.
I mean, I sort of lost my soul.
Oh gosh, it's just I'm
up
trapped. I have nowhere to go.
I got you.
I mean, being part of the Speed Force is sort of like losing your soul.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll use my gravitation manipulation power to try and push him back into the portal.
Is it still
in the
open?
armory.
Excuse me.
It should be, yeah.
I mean, the way I understood the portals is that they were open just as long as it took for the person to get out.
Kirby said, well, can I restore him? Nerd Tanker said, I do that. Nerd Tanker said, I put Speedy back in my armory. So Nerd Tanker's trying to put Speedy back in the armory, and you're trying to help by pushing him.
Yeah. Like, he opens the portal, and I, like, push him.
And you push. Let's see if Speedy Case is so fast that he's, like, defying normal physical laws.
He can defy the gravitational
So he's got to make 2 checks. One for the portal and one for gravity, pulling him into the portal.
Pushing him.
It's more just for the push. The push is what would make him land in the portal.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, otherwise he's just fast.
But he didn't dodge the first one?
Well, he didn't see it coming.
He was, like, fighting.
He's fighting Ryan?
He's just running toward Ryan. The fight has yet to be. He got hit once. Okay, so does he somehow run so fast he resists?
No.
No.
You back in the armory he goes.
Gravity push him back into the armory where Speedy Case is currently imprisoned with infinite weapons.
In a bloodlust against speedsters.
Well,
and a bloodlust against speedsters.
Well, here's the thing. If it's possible speedsters, if he can't kill anybody...
Does he kill himself?
Well, no.
Like,
yes.
Aiden says if he's just by himself, he will just kill
Wait, so does that mean that...
I guess no, because I said
because there are other
killed
ones.
All the speedsters.
Yeah.
Right. So, by that logic, Speedy Case should revert to
Kirby
normal
said,
now?
how much is your overall health, Ryan, and how much are you missing?
Because he can't possibly kill any other speedsters.
But
Nerd Tanker said low.
Like, after he kills all of them, then
Health
he has
27.
the desire to kill himself.
You
but
have
until he
21.
does, he's just
Oh, wait,
dead.
no, that's
That's
money.
money.
So
Sorry.
as soon as he would try and open
Health
the portal
27,
for
so you're
any
now
other
at
reason,
25?
Speedy Case would try and
Yep.
run out
25.
and kill people.
Okay.
Okay, he's currently at 25 health.
I mean, that's not what I got.
And you have
I used
2 powers left.
Yeah. 2 powers.
Because he only starts with 4 powers.
So wait, how does killing Hellrider work?
Who's in hell?
So my thing, since Speedy Case is trapped in the armory, and he has a bloodlust for speedsters, that means that anytime
Someone opens a portal to the armory.
he's gonna try and get out.
Yeah, he's gonna try and get out and find some speedsters to kill.
And kill them, yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll have weapons to do it. He's like alone with like super fast thought processes, and he's like, "I should grab this because it'll just be more effective." And he like comes,
he's like
he's gonna
trying
be like
to
fully
find,
decked out.
He's trying to find the best gear to kill the speedster. So when he comes out, he'll be fully equipped to like destroy any kind of speedster.
He's just pulling out all the
encounters.
nukes.
Yeah.
Kirby's new character has like a similar count to one of his old characters for health, and he's like, "How the fuck does that happen?" And then Kirby said, "Well, Shadow Darkgale better be on guard."
Well, how do I kill Hellrider is the thing.
So you escaped hell. You don't have a soul though.
I'm in the. Am I in the classroom?
Nerd Tanker was in the classroom, so I imagine he would just bring you back there.
I'm just there.
Actually, how does Hellrider kill himself?
All the speedsters are dead, and he's like, I guess I just go back to hell.
No, but he'd be like continually trying to kill himself.
But hell is death, as far as Hellrider's concerned.
Yeah, he brought him to hell, and he was like, I did it.
Yeah, you're in hell now.
Yeah, like, he's
That
in hell.
counts.
What else am I supposed to
It
do?
counts.
Okay, I got you. I know what I'm
Am I
gonna
the
do.
only one who can access?
So am I just forever screwed?
Nerd Tanker said, well, am I the only one who can access the armory?
Until I
There are
leave the
people
Speed
who
Force?
can teleport, and there are people who can make portals, so I would say no. You're probably not the only one who has access to your armory. Then Kirby said 33 is the exact number of health for both characters I have.
I need to somehow revoke my rights to the Speed Force, but I don't have that capability, knowing that the only... Well, no, Construct's alive. But I don't know Construct.
Speaking of Construct, he's just in the classroom. He's talking to the students. It's like,
Yeah.
don't worry, I'm sure everything will be all right. See, look at him. And, like, you show up,
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
like,
Speedy Case comes out to try to kill you, and then you push him back. And, like, see, there's no danger.
I still have like a wound.
Meanwhile,
or
you
two.
see him with blank eyes, because he doesn't have a soul.
Oh, you're
yeah.
coughing really hard right now.
Yeah.
You're not feeling too good.
all pale and shit.
Yeah, you're very pale.
See,
Very
top
well.
class member of the Speed Force.
It hurts to walk.
Yeah. There we go. It's like that time I fell down. It's like that.
Maybe you shouldn't
Worse
have given
than
up your
that,
soul
you-
for this Horizon plan.
So what do you do?
Call someone on the Verizon plan. That's what he does.
I use the restoration power to bring back all my health.
But not your soul.
Yeah, but not my soul.
That's only like a 2 points. Why would you use a power? Are you sure
okay,
you would
I don't.
I don't know. You would have thought to have done that.
Let's see. Scavenger, welcome to the stream. Scavenger said greetings and
So
salutations.
the demon that has my soul, what does he do with it?
Nerd Tanker said, I'm saying Speedy can't get out, but I mean, he'll try to whenever it opens.
Yeah, if you ever open it.
Nerd Tanker said, not without help. That's true. Kirby said, but I can heal you. He's only taken 2 points of damage. Scavenger said, YouTube keeps screwing me over.
No,
Sorry to hear that.
To try and figure out like a plan to getting the soul back, I need to know what the demon did with it.
Oh.
Like, where's the soul? Is it just like on his shelf?
By the way, so Hellrider suddenly like opens a crack in the ground and he walks out the stairwell and he's like, I was on my way to a fucking another area. I gotta find where hell is below it and then I gotta walk up the bucket.
Yeah!
And then suddenly I notice that, oh, wait a minute, and he looks at you and he's like, oh, I technically guess. All right. And he starts heading back down the stairway. So there's like an open path if you want to go back to hell.
I guess I go back down the stairs to hell.
Then Hellrider suddenly goes, wait. And as you're like heading back down the stairs, he pushes you on the way, and he's like, construct. And he just ushers him over with his fingers. He's like, come on down. Come on, it's fine.
The fire's great.
Okay, can I do something?
You're not in the room. You don't know what's going on.
You did run away, but there is subspace communicator, so he can't see everything that's happening.
Except, oh no, he can see mine.
Yep.
But he doesn't know I'm part of the Speed Force still.
Nerd Tanker said, without help, let's see.
But I haven't done anything.
Nerd Tanker said, if I open it, he can try and get out Speedy Case. And then Nerd Tanker said, Ryan, why?
I gotta go get my soul back.
So is Speedy Case in hell or Construct?
No, he's in the.
He's in
So
armor.
Construct's in the classroom, and Hellrider's like coming up a stairwell in the classroom. He's like, Construct. He's like, bring that ass here.
And then,
Come on.
And then Speedy Case is in the armory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much all the people that you know are part of the Speed Force.
What does
more or less
losing his
accounted
soul
for.
do to him exactly? Well, I'm like really pale, blank eyes, really sick, hurting all over.
So as you painfully walk down the stairs, Construct like walks into hell, and he's like, so are we going to talk about like a legal case? I know Speedy Case has been beating you on a lot of cases recently. And Hellrider's like, sure, we can do that over
After
nothing. There's nothing to drink. So you guys are now entering hell. You're teamed up with Construct and Hellrider right now, just casually going. Hellrider's like, I have some errands to run. I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and like the stairwell like separates out. There's like another one, and he like starts walking up a different flight of stairs.
He can still go after Speedy Case.
You're like just gonna open up like into the armory.
Why not?
He has to find like the area above and like where's the armory.
Exactly.
Like,
so we are using that as canonicity.
Like, how's he gonna get there?
I don't know. Which one is he going after?
He's going after fucking.
I mean, we didn't roll.
You're on Earth.
But we didn't roll.
How is he gonna find them?
I mean,
Is he gonna get to the
are
armor?
you saying that hell can't transcend dimensions?
So let's check to see if he's going after the one he can't find. Speedy Case. No.
Is he
Okay.
going
There's
after-
only
yeah.
one other option. He's going after.
I mean, I feel that it should just be keep rolling until he gets one.
Until he gets one? Okay, so that says that if this next one rolls right, then it's you. He just is on your ass.
Yeah, that's
okay,
fine. That's
cool.
fair.
Wow! It's like he's
Jet, wow, it's like it's a power, Jet. I wonder what power you've got.
So let's see. Kirby, okay, Nerd Tanker said, I put an armory entrance in hell. What? Scavenger said, is that Mr. Hand that I hear? He is here. Holy shit. Looks like the armory's open up. It's a Speedy Case about to run his ass out. Let's find out. Why did he even do it? I just don't understand Nerd Tanker's like logic. Why would you want to know?
I mean, to be fair, he dropped a 200-foot monster in the city. I don't think
He did. He doesn't always think about these.
Yes.
He got it.
But now-
19-1.
But who's he going after?
Hold on, stop rolling.
It's
who he
my
goes
dice,
after.
Jet.
So hell as fuck. So Speedy Case is out. He's fully decked out in like cybernetic armor that's like infused with his body. He has an eye that just continually shoots a laser and shit. He has 2 laser swords that he holds in his hand and 2 holsters on his side for like laser daggers. He's fucking ready. Like I said, the laser eye never stops shooting. Okay, so he has multiple options now that he's in hell.
So Hellrider first.
Well, hold on.
Yes, because I've been first on a lot of...
Speedy Case runs out and then immediately looks at everyone and goes, "Oh, they're all in hell." He's like, "Oh, like what am I gonna do?"
Oh wait, yeah, he can't get out of hell by himself.
He's like, if they're all in hell, then there's only one guy left. And then Hellrider's like, "I know, I'm going up the stairs."
Wait, no, Hellrider's already left.
He's still walking up the stairwell. He hasn't gotten that far. He just turned away.
Also, the moment that Hellrider leaves, he becomes living. Speedy Case can go after Hellrider.
He's asking Speedy Case to come with him. We're gonna go fuck somebody up. So Speedy Case, all decked out, is now following him up the stairwell to come after Shadow Darkgale.
So, Jet, there's a never-ending loop here, and I'm sort of screwed.
Let's see. Nerdtanker said, "Yes, that is Mr. Hand." Kirby said, "I wish we can see the rolls." Nerdtanker said, "Because I can." You can start rolling the die. Kirby said, "What the hell is this session?" Nerdtanker said, "Ryan being stupid." Then Kirby said, "Don't question it, Nerdtanker."
I mean, if we're going to blame anyone, we really need to be blaming the memer for this.
He did kind of make the plot. He says that now all the speedsters will hunt each other down. One plot point, no longer necessary.
So what's happening?
So
he comes out of the armory.
They're both after him. So right now you're in hell and you still don't have your soul and you don't know where it went. So and you're there with Constructs, who's the only one that's just chilling there. Oh wait, there was also Fire Dude, but he's dead. He got
But he got sent to hell because he's dead.
Well, he blew up when he hit an antimatter mace, right?
But yeah, we don't really know what happened to him. Even if he is in hell, that doesn't mean he just appears wherever they are. You know what I mean?
He's
I guess.
Yeah, so we don't know. We actually don't know.
He went to hell twice.
Kirby said, "But the memes, though." And then Nerdtanker said he went to hell twice this session. So you're in hell. You don't have your soul. Yeah. You're there with Constructs.
Wait, so if you don't have your soul, you can't come back to Earth, right?
What? No, he did earlier.
I heard he did that.
So then
he was just super sick, and everything hurts.
Oh, okay.
That's why he came back to get his soul.
Yeah, I gotta go find it. It's in hell. I traded it for this Verizon plan.
He holds up a phone, just like no service.
Yeah, no service in hell. So.
Constructs is like, I thought Hellrider wanted to talk about cases.
So, Jed, to what extent would you define the Speed Force? Like,
you
as
mean
far
the
as
speed
numbers,
patrol?
or as far as numbers are concerned.
What does that even mean?
Like,
I don't even know what you
will
asked.
disband once a certain number of speedsters are dead.
Where is the nearest Verizon?
They wouldn't.
I mean, like the cell phone tower? I don't think there are any cell phone towers in hell.
Where's the nearest Verizon in hell? Verizon has a monopoly in hell.
Oh, is that it?
Nerdtanker said, "I don't know." So, what do? You're there with Constructs. Constructs confused. He's like, "Oh, man, Hellrider's really rude. Why would you invite someone to your domain and not even, like, sit them down and talk for a minute? You know what I mean? I'm sorry that he dragged you into this."
Yeah, I did decide to sell my soul. It seemed like a good deal at the time.
So, yeah.
I guess I'll start on, looking. Just, looking around to try and find it.
You see a bunch of, winged demons flying above you, but none of them that, look familiar. Mm-hmm. And, of course, in the distance, you see that big-ass, smoke cloud that smells like burning babies. Mm-hmm. And then you see, in the other distance, the castle with the guy with, the purple robes and, the green hair or whatever. So he's playing with a dagger, but you can't see his face.
So, Jed, I just realized the parallelism here. There's a baby drowning facility on Earth and a baby burning facility in hell.
The light versus the dark.
The light versus the dark. So what do you do, Ryan?
I go looking for my soul near the burning baby place.
Near the burning baby clouds? Mm-hmm. So you're going to go out toward the burning baby clouds. Mm-hmm. At what rate do you go?
Wait, the BBC?
So what rate do you run?
As fast as I'm able to.
Okay, so you go 32 miles per hour in your speedster suit. Contracts is like, oh, are you going over? And then he's like, by the clouds. He's like, are you going over? Fuck. Yeah. It smells like Johnson and Johnson. So after a while, you end up at like the cloud.
Eventually, after trekking over there.
It smells like burning babies. And it's really, really thick, the smoke. What do you do?
I keep looking for my soul.
But where do you go? There's like a big wall of clouds in front of you.
I go through the clouds.
You're gonna go through the clouds?
Yeah.
You go through the clouds with constructs. You've never smelled so much Johnson and Johnson in your life. It's like someone took you to the baby aisle and spilled all the shit in the aisle and then lit it on fire. You think it would smell more like a scented candle, but instead it's just like death. You make your way into a cave. It seems like the smoke has like died down a little bit, but you still can't get the Johnson and Johnson taste out of your mouth. Inside the cave, there is a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Full of Johnson and Johnson.
The refrigerator is currently closed. It's the only thing that seems to be here. It also has a freezer at the top. What do you do?
I check the freezer.
You check the freezer. Inside the freezer
is frozen Johnson and Johnson.
You just see a bunch of oranges, but they're frozen.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
okay.
Memers
So I
Yeah.
then I close the freezer after having seen what's in the freezer, and then I open the rest of the bottom of the fridge.
There's a clown inside of the fridge that has no ass. He's demonic. He has a really long tongue, and he's like, "You want some oranges?"
Okay, can I do something?
Sure.
I'm gonna convince Cuppo to try and murder him.
Well, but they're in hell. How are you gonna convince?
My
Doesn't
power
matter?
just has the ability to convince anyone or any group to do anything I choose.
Holy shit.
Do you just
Kirby said, if you turn off your communicator, Dark Gale, how would the person find you? Nerd Tanker said, now I'm going to rest.
Because it's not technically off.
Okay, so Cuppo's gonna try to resist. He succeeds barely. He's like, I got all kinds of oranges. I got frozen oranges. I got refrigerated oranges. What other kinds do you need, right?
Also, for assuming that hell is essentially death, and Couple's not gonna do anything.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my undo decision power thing to make Cuppo undo that decision, and then just try and kill.
So Cuppo's gonna try to resist the undo.
Right.
Fail. So Cuppo like reaches out like he's about to choke you, and his tongue like coils in front of your face, and he's like, huh. Like he thinks for a minute, like he like retracts his arms back, and then he gets out of the fridge, and then he like puts his hands on you, and he like pushes you until you're back in the clouds, and he pushes you further, and now you're back in hell, and he turns around and goes.
So the cave. Wait.
Walks back into the cave.
The cave isn't hell. Why? It's in hell.
No, you went through the hell clouds to get to the cave.
But the cave is in hell.
It could be.
I got you. So I'm going to convince Cuppo.
Also, don't forget to subtract power usages whenever you do.
I'm at 13 right now.
Okay.
So many.
Well, I guess 12. I'm gonna try.
Kirby said
doesn't exist.
to Shadow Darkgale, well, turn the thing off. Scavenger says, it is just in sleep mode. Kirby said, don't question it, Mr. Hand. And Kirby said, logic doesn't exist here.
Also,
in reference to the cave.
with regards to the turning it off thing, technically I'm still under the assumption that Speedy Case will just turn it off, or turn it back on.
Because you don't know any better.
Yeah.
Because you're not watching all of these events unfold.
Yeah. So that means I have no idea that they're coming after me.
You don't, yeah.
So I just think my main problem is like clarification. So I think I'm gonna convince Cuppo to try to go after every speedster that still has any amount of health points, and to try to attack them and destroy them in such a way that they no longer have any health points and are no longer sentient beings.
what are health points in like
Are no
the
longer
game?
sentient beings and are able to.
But what are
move or
health points
think or
as far
do.
as they're concerned?
So you're like are no longer sentient beings.
Yes, to destroy them to such a state that they can no longer recombine themselves or do anything at all.
Couple needs to resist that.
He can try.
He's like, it's definitely possible. He resisted it. He resisted the shit out of that.
So I'm gonna just try and undo that, and then get him to do it.
He resisted it again.
Awesome. So I'm gonna give that like another shot. There.
What number are you on right now?
10.
Also, Ryan, what do? You've been pushed back into hell.
I guess since I didn't find anything in the clouds of burning babies smell, I'll turn around and head back to the castle with the guy with the spinning laser dagger thing and the obscured face and the purplish cloak or whatever.
Are you gonna do the 32 miles per hour thing?
Yeah, I'll do that way.
Okay. Construct is like, damn, you really like to run. Well, it's on the other side of the class. I'm glad I added you to the speed patrol. Okay, so you're trying to convince Cuppo again.
To go after every speedster that is still a moving, sentient being in any way and try to break them down to a point where they can no longer move or act or is a sentient being.
Hey.
He resists.
Okay. So how many? I'm gonna.
You're
go
at
ahead and
like
do that again.
7.
I'm at 9. I was at
You
10
used
a
like.
second ago.
Didn't you just undo
you had 10
like multiple
before.
times and
you
you
had
kept
10
resisting?
before. You tried convincing Cuppo. He resisted. You tried,
You try to undo the thing.
You tried undoing it again.
Yeah.
You're at 7.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
Kirby said, "Are you guys trying to kill Darkgale?"
More or less. He doesn't even know I'm a speedster and he's trying to kill me.
Uh-huh.
Remember that one time where he almost killed you and then he didn't?
But that was based purely on the continuity of text.
I'm just
At
trying
what
to get
point
rid of
is
the
he
speedsters.
immune?
As soon as they give up being speedsters,
Is
they're done.
Hookie immune to what?
Let's see. Kirby said, "At what point is he immune?"
No, that's nerd.
Nerd Tanker. At what point is he immune? Like you resist something so much, you just go like, that just should just.
That's
won't
actually
work
a
on
fair
me."
point.
But then I can just undo their decision.
But immunity. But if they're immune to undoing,
The mind control.
and you can't undo.
At what point is he immune to the mind control?
Well, that wouldn't make any sense because I also have a power that just allows me to transfer my consciousness. So I could transfer my consciousness just to convince them.
Well, no, that's not
Might just
necessarily
be
how that
easier.
works.
That's
That's not how that works. You
That
just,
seems way easier
Why-
to do.
why isn't it
You
how
seem
it
really
works?
because all you're
convoluted.
doing is
Right.
putting your mind into their body. So you'd be controlling their body, but the moment you let their body, they have their consciousness back. That doesn't change their will.
But
It wouldn't though. Yeah, you would have to just puppet
but
them through the
some
whole
powers,
thing.
but some powers can just people can become immune to them and it no longer works.
No, that's what Nerd Tanker was asking. He's like, at what point do you like resist so many times that it just doesn't work? And I was like, never. It seems. He just has to run out of power usages. So you're doing this shit again?
God dang.
1 to 15. Cuppo's like, huh?
Brutal violence.
He's like, who are they? like he's like, I want to kill like a whole group of people. I want to commit like genocide, but I have no idea who any of these niggas are. Like,
Okay, awesome. I call Cuppa.
hold on.
On the subspace.
Yeah, you're
thing.
taking too much from this thing.
Yeah.
He also has a phone that I can
Yeah.
just talk to.
So you arrive at the castle.
With the guy.
There's a moat of lava in front of it. How do you get past the moat? The drawbridge is up that would lead into the castle.
That means he doesn't know I'm a speedster. That means he can't tell Cuppo that I'm a speedster.
I decide that
Nerd Tanker
I
said,
don't
I'm
want
laughing so hard right now.
to go
Scavenger said
past the
spirit
moat,
bomb.
so I
Kirby said, excuse me, Nick.
I start to circle around the castle to find another way in.
So you're going to try and circle around the castle. There's a big lava moat in front of the
I
castle.
circle around the lava moat to
You
try and
circle
find
around
another
the-
way in.
You try to run to the edge of the lava moat. You're at the like wall of like fucking baby burning gas. The moat stretches all the way to the gas wall.
Okay.
Guess you're taking a dip.
I use my flight power to fly over the lava moat to get to the castle with the guy.
The drawbridge is like close. Are you just gonna go straight to the guy?
Yeah, I just fly into the castle.
Okay, you fly like up to the like top room of the castle where you see the guy playing with the dagger. when you can finally see his face clearly, he looks like a vampiric version of the guy you saw in the classroom earlier, the memer.
What is with you and your similarities?
He looks up and he goes, hey, what are you doing here?
I tell him that I'm looking for my soul. I lost it.
Did you join Verizon?
Yeah, I joined Verizon.
I lost my soul a long time ago.
Yeah, we get you every time. I'm the owner of Verizon, as well as the baby burning facilities of hell.
Looks like Memer needs someone to talk to. Or needs to talk to someone.
Yeah, I was just going to call Capo whenever I can. But if you need to continue.
Oh, I was more talking about the baby burning facility.
Oh, yeah, very true. That's copyright.
He's like, so yeah, you're looking for your soul?
Yeah.
Well, I can point you to the nearest Verizon building.
Where's that?
So you're gonna want to go directly into the lava moat. That'll show you Verizon. If you don't die first, you'll get to Verizon.
Yeah,
So there actually is a building there.
But there's actual death in hell.
Is there though?
Because if you
Is
do that,
there
then what I said stands, and they're actually still trying
You just
to
go into the
murder
lava
them.
moat and take environmental damage, but you can't die because you're already in hell.
Essentially how hell works, because I know my phrasing is a little
Yeah.
confusing. If you get incapacitated in hell, it just becomes eternal suffering. Right now, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
But once you get fucked, you get just.
There'd be no way to get out. You'd have to wait for someone to bring you out.
You stay fucked.
Yeah.
So I should just
Kirby
change
said,
my
"What do
phrasing
you
to
mean when you said are vehicle descriptions one sentence or is it unspecified?" I couldn't remember if in the video if I said they were one sentence or if it's unspecified.
I think it's unspecified.
I think it's unspecified.
Okay, they both said unspecified because I mean it's been a minute. Actually, I watched the video earlier today. I don't remember.
Because mine is less than a sentence.
Scavenger
Mine's just
said,
2 words.
but is there though? I don't even know what Scavenger's referring to. I need to get on reading the chat better. The memer's like, "Couple, please." So, where are you?
I have to go home, so I'll see you guys later.
Oh shit! It is like an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, he learned where Verizon was.
And I'm still in hell.
Yeah, and he's still in
In
it.
the castle.
Yeah, you're in the castle with the vampiric memer duplicate. It was interesting that someone else like stick to the 1 hour thing to be like, well, it's done. That's where that plot lands. So I definitely have some questions for the peeps.
Jet? No, because we gotta do my session.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta like get ready and exercise.
Jet, you have me fight 2 speedsters and this is what you do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You got a lot to deal with. No one went after the memer this session.
Yeah, because the Memer set everything up.
Exactly. You think someone would go after the memer this session? He was like, I'm just gonna fuck up everything, and everyone's like, well, what if we just don't?
Never get to call Couple?
Not right now.
Jet, the whole
The session ended. Well, let's see. Reading some of your live chat stuff. Scavenger says it is one sentence for the vehicle description. Nerd Tanker said, I'm going to use my armory to get Kirby and Scavenger antimatter claymores and myself and an antimatter scimitar. Real quick, it's after session, so you can't do that. Also, if you guys were to touch those, you would explode, because they're antimatter. You shouldn't fuck with any of the antimatter that Muppets in there. You will just die. Whole thing. Don't touch it. Let's see. Kirby said, I'm describing an actual fictional object and suit, ballin'. Nerd Tanker said, I'll go after the memer. And then he said, oh, never mind then. And then Kirby said, okay, I won't touch. Yeah, it's best for you to not fuck with antimatter.
Who would go after me?
Nerd Tanker said he would, and then he said, oh, never mind then. The memer gave a face that was like... Nerd Tanker, you gotta watch your back. Nerd Tanker said, lol. So now that we have a new saga starting up with the whole Moon Shadow saga, yeah, that's Ryan's character. What is your favorite saga right now? Like, give me your top 4 list. Now there are 4 ongoing sagas. I'd really like to know. Kirby said, how about I just don't be enemies to any stream character? Winslow was like... Ryan joined the speed patrol, and then the memer was like, well, I guess he's dying.
Because I've been trying to kill the speedsters for a minute, and I'm not diverting from my path.
Scavenger said,
I did give it fair warning. I was like, don't do
it. He's like, I'm about to fuck him up. You just shouldn't choose this option. I think one of the best parts of the session was when Hellrider like ushered him, and he was like, I go to hell.
I still kind of feel like that's a cop-out, though. That it's like, oh, they just die because being in a place.
Scavenger said, so no one joined the speedsters. So yeah, do you feel like moon shadows? Kirby said, I have learned to not join the speedsters. I like that they're all very adamant about it. Like it's just not a good idea. Scavenger said, not finna die. And you're like, not today. So, has anyone's like top session list changed? I mean, essentially it kind of does. Like now if it's a 4 list, where does everyone go in the order of 4s? The memer, what's your top list right now?
I mean, I'm playing, so I guess mine.
So that's your number 1, but there are like 3 others.
I like Jared's, because I feel like Jared's is fun.
Okay.
I like,
Oh, can you get a little bit closer?
yeah, I like, let's
Matt's?
yeah, what's Matt's character?
Matt's Shadow Darkgale?
Shadow Darkgale, and then, Ryan's new one.
So you're saying Ryan's number 4 on your list right now?
Well, just because he was in the first thing, like, I don't know how he's going to develop.
True.
Also,
So-
I almost killed him.
So your list is Memer, yourself, the Memer, Time Traveler, then Shadow Darkgale, and then Moon Shadow.
This is my list.
Scavenger said, I need to watch this from the beginning to know, since I came in like 40 minutes in, so I only got the last 20 minutes. Kirby said the memers list would be 1 meme, 2 meme, 3 meme, 4 meme.
Yes.
But I'm hyped. Does anyone have any like quick theories or predictions before we all like dip out? Including yourself. Like, do you have any?
Yeah. Gonna wipe out the Speed Force.
Scavenger said 6 meme. Kirby said dank memes. Did you watch your own Jumpstart?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you think of what was said? Scavenger said we are all going to hell.
I definitely agree with it. As far as saying that, I think it's interesting that it's framed that, like, I've done evil acts or things that wouldn't be, like, heroic, but that people still don't think that it's, like, me doing it, which I think is really interesting.
Kirby said, I'll be like Doom guy and kick some demon ass. He says, I've played Doom. He wants you to, he's played Doom.
Yeah.
So, are you guys actually gonna like all go to, that'd be really interesting if we suddenly had like a hell arc.
Yeah.
What do you think of the, because you have subspace, so you would have seen it, the vampire guy that looks like you?
I think he's really interesting. I think what I can do is, if I ever get in trouble for anything, be like, oh, it was this version of me that, like, oh, no, he took me over, I don't know what to do. Also, if he ever becomes a problem and is like, there's this guy that looks like me and there can only be one, I will make sure there is only one.
Scavenger said a vamp memer, and he's not the only like weird duplicate character we have right now. Kirby said vamp guy is the dank memer. So right now we have the Shaman Lord from planet Andrax that looks like Time Traveler.
Oh, he looks like Time Traveler?
Yeah, we have a guy that looks like Shadow Darkgale, but he has light powers, who's his next door neighbor, and might be the hero framer. There seems to be a lot of evidence against him being the framer. And then we now have the vampire memer style character. So the only character we don't have that's like has a duplicate would be like Moon Shadow, who just started playing, who has a Saga. I mean, there are plenty of characters that exist who either haven't had their own session or they've been on sessions. So the same thing, who just haven't had their own session.
Makes sense.
When do you have to dip, by the way?
No specific time. I was hoping we'd get to do a thing, but I understand that you have to dip. So.
Yeah. I can probably hang out until like 11:30, but 11:30 isn't enough time to do a session. We can do stuff like this where we like talk theories,
I get you.
but that would be like it.
I don't know. I think if that's the case, I might.
You're just gonna straight dip.
Yeah.
Scavenger said, "So are you gonna make an anti-Jank Heroes team?" I mean, who knows where this will go?
Is who gonna?
So he's asking like, with there being a Vamp Memer, Shaman Lord Time
Oh, are they
Traveler,
gonna get
and like
together?
Light Shadow Dark Gale, yeah, like is there gonna be like a Injustice Society kind of thing?
Would be interesting.
Like
'cause
dank
none of us
heroes.
have really teamed up.
You
So
really
if
don't.
they all teamed up, it'd be
Would you feel obligated?
no.
I like how you
Just be
said, so if they all teamed up, I wouldn't team.
Well, it would just be a thing where I feel like we would all go after them, but not like together.
So how would you feel if like each person tried to go after them, like individually, but they got overpowered because it's like 3 niggas against 1, and then all your characters died?
Well, a lot of my powers I get to do from like distant locations. So
What
it's
if
not a
Vamp
problem.
Memer has your powers?
Then I would just convince him to undo his powers.
What? That doesn't undo. It's not like it's his reasoning for why he has his powers. He can't undo a decision that isn't
Okay,
his.
you're
Yeah.
right. Then I would convince him to work for me, and then I'd have 2 people with my powers.
Kirby said that would be one hell of a clash.
Jab.
Oh, by the way, we have 3 viewers and 2 likes. What? So what are these ratios? Matt said, "Wait, Jet, you only sleep for 4 hours and have no morning classes. Why no session?" So my roommate has a thing where he's like, "Are we gonna go to bed at 1 a.m.?" And it's like, we are gonna go to bed at 1 a.m. And I like to exercise and like shower and get all that shit out of the way before I go to bed. So I gotta do all that before 1 a.m. Because if 1 a.m. hits, he'll be like, "I'm going to sleep." And I'm like, I'm not an asshole, so I'm not gonna just disturb you for no reason. And then it just inconveniences my day. Scavenger said, "Ah, yes." Let's see. But we have that going on. Kirby said, "Oh, ooh."
I said,
Scavenger said, "Makes sense."
yeah.
Okay, so what time is it currently?
It is.
We got them times. We got them times. Kirby said, "Owie." A lot of interjection. But Scavenger said spider sense.
Yeah.
A lot of interjection. When Winslow just starts leaving, he's like, so nothing's happening. Then Kirby said 11:13 when he hits you with that time. So we have like the whole medieval planet invasion where like a bunch of mythical creatures are coming in, and it looks like they're looking for the jewels. We have the speed patrol who are currently like about to kill each other. Kirby said random bullshit hour has come. But before they were gonna try and kill each other, they had a mission to like collect all the jewels. You got the Shaman Lord, who's trying to collect the jewels because they're the royal Andraxian jewels, so they like actually belong to him and his planet. One of the main reasons I asked you, hey, did you watch your Jumpstart, is because one thing I mentioned in the Jumpstart is that like Gypsy Space Girl is just on Andrax.
Right.
Right.
Well, but I thought it was called Andraxia because when you first brought it up to me, it was Andraxia.
Fuck.
But now every time that you said it, it's Andrax.
I keep forgetting what the fuck it's. I guess people on there are Andraxian, and so would the government. I don't fucking know. A lot doesn't get written down. Kirby said, "I may be one of the healers of the medieval world." He's trying to like connect himself to that lore. You can try. It's fine. Scavenger said, "Medieval versus hell versus aliens versus Atlanteans."
The medieval people are aliens, though, right?
Yeah, they come from like a medieval planet. Yeah. So when he's like versus aliens, you're like, that's infighting. I have a reveal related to the jewels that I haven't said yet, but it should be interesting and it should really mix up the plot. Does anyone have any predictions for what the big jewel reveal will be? You had like a theory earlier about what would be a cool reward for collecting all the jewels. Scavenger said, "Aw, shit."
Yeah.
So what was your thing that you said earlier that they didn't hear?
I forgot because I'm trying to collect the jewels, and if I bring it up, I don't know. I feel like that.
You feel like it just won't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Scavenger said, that just makes me want another session.
Yeah, let's do it.
It was like the hype train. No, I gave a whole reasoning followed by a bunch of sounds. I don't have the time.
I get you.
Yeah. Kirby said, if the jewels are removed, the Earth will blow up, is his theory. So you think without the jewels,
But
the
they're
Earth
Andraxian jewels, so it might be a universal thing.
You think it's a universal thing?
Since they're from another planet, so why would it make specifically Earth blow up?
So do you think if the Andraxian jewels are removed from the Earth, that like the whole universe could be destroyed?
I think if they're all combined, like
It'll just be like a universal Endir bomb?
yeah.
Like a big crunch bomb? Matt said, well, this plot will never happen, so here it is. Speedy Case tells Darkgale how PSA was killed. So,
Speedy Case doesn't know.
Speedy Case doesn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, are you saying because of this thing that you said on Subspace that one time? Speedy Case has bigger things to worry about, like killing you. So I don't, I don't know, that's the reasoning. You currently have a cybernetic, like, laser sword wielding Speedy Case and a speedster from hell, Hell Rider, coming from hell to kill you. Matt says Darkgale bargains with Speedy to be released from the Speed Patrol. Stop trying to make this shit DC. With the price being Mimer's life. What? He already wants to kill
everyone in the Speed Force. Yeah.
So hold on. Matt's plan is to like conditionalize the shit out of it. It's like a Constantine plan where he'll like sell his soul to like a bunch of demons, and then when all the demons come to take his soul, no one can take it, so he doesn't die. What Matt said was, hey, I'll let you kill me, but only if you make me no longer a member of the Speed Patrol. And the idea is they go, your Speed Patrol position has been relinquished. And then it's like, cool, why do you want to kill me again? And then he goes, oh, you're not a member of the Speed Patrol. And he doesn't kill him. Like, that's what he's trying to do. Nigga, I read comic books. You think Speedy K's gonna fall for that shit? This isn't John Constantine.
Also, he'd be trying to attack him, like, while that's going on, right? If they're in the same room.
Matt said this was before this session, hence why the scenario couldn't happen. Why would Speedy Case want to kill you before? Hey, can I not be a member of the Speed Patrol? If you let me not be a member, you can kill me. Like, why would Speedy Case, being a hero, be like, yeah, that sounds like a great deal, you know? I just love murdering people so they don't have to do what I want them to. He's not the fucking memer. I don't see why that would... That's a big drive for your character. Oh, is there anyone who's been on the streams who you really want to have a session but hasn't had a session yet?
Me.
Matt said no. Before, Memer set up the Speed Patrol Annihilation Act.
I didn't set up any act. I just got him to all try and kill each other.
I like how he's like giving it like a phrase.
Yeah.
We call them storylines so far. So this is definitely a big storyline because it affects multiple people, except it doesn't affect Time Traveler at all, like in any way.
Yeah.
Time Traveler would just come to Earth and he'd be like, I'm trying to get all these jewels for the Shaman Lord. And then it's like, hey, the jewels the Speed Patrol were after? Who's the Speed Patrol? Oh, they're killing each other. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And that would be it.
Yeah. Well, I'd really love to play a session because then I could do a lot more and actually get jewels. But
I only have like 11 more minutes to hang out before I gotta dip.
I'll get you.
Yep.
I'm gonna dip currently.
Ooh, peace out. Ooh, have a great night, man.
You too. See you.
Matt said Speedy would have known that PSA died because of subspace communicators, and me prodding him about his death should have said that Memer was the killer. So, oh, you were gonna rat out the Memer is what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bad idea. Also, we currently have 4 viewers and 2 likes. Where's the like button? Smashing. You gotta Incredible Hulk that like button for real. Matt said, no, I couldn't because I don't know the memer. Hayden did a nod like, mm-hmm. Kirby said, nah, man, don't meme the memer. Don't meme the memer sounds like an eventual song. Mm-hmm. Also, fan art request. Please submit to the Amino a drawing of your favorite Jank Heroes character, whether it be a non-player character or a player character. We'd really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Your art may even be featured on the channel.
Absolutely, and if you draw really cool memer stuff, I'm gonna definitely like put it up in my room because that sounds dope as shit.
Nice. Matt said he would tell me, and I would try to bargain for my freedom by saying that I would kill the memer. Whenever you mention anything about Aiden's character, he just looks at me.
Well, my whole thing is like, if that happens, then it's going to start to get really weird because then I'm going to just use all my powers to try and convince Matt to kill himself. Like, this is just going to become a thing.
Scavenger said, what would happen if we, the chat, ratted out the memes to Shadow Darkgale? So you're asking what would happen if all the non-player characters who, like, watched his session and watched him kill them ratted out the memer for killing him? I think what would happen is the memer would then try to kill every player of Jank Heroes who is in any way related to the thing to cover his tracks. Is essentially like that's what it would sound like, and that's not his current direction. But as I'm saying these words, he's to the side, rocking on a chair, doing this. I'm having black people telepathy with him right now. I understand his motives.
I just want to say my whole thing is all I'm trying to do is get these jewels. I just want to be the first person to get the jewels together. So if you just let me get the jewels, I can just go about my way.
Dozer said, I need to clean up my room. Yo, Dozer, welcome to the stream. Soon, we gotta do some Jank Hero stuff. It's getting really intense. By the way, Dozer, we're doing a fan art thing, so feel free to pick your favorite Jank Heroes Funnifyic character and submit the art either to me via like text messages or to the Amino directly, and it may be featured on the channel.
But that's also a really interesting idea. He said that it wouldn't permanently kill me because I have the ability to swap bodies. That's really interesting. I could just swap into Shadow Darkgale and be like, no, kill me. I want you to kill me. Like, kill me.
Matt said, due to Darkgale's ideas, he would offer not to permanently kill Memer, as Darkgale should know that with his conversation with Speedy, that Memer can swap bodies. And Scavenger says, LMAO. Then Darkgale said, thus, Darkgale has Memer swap bodies to some object. Darkgale makes Memer's body dead, shows the corpse to Speedy, and then revive the body. Dozer said, how young do I have to be on the Amino? You can be your current age, Dozer.
Also,
that's young enough.
How would he revive the body if my consciousness isn't back in it?
He wouldn't, because it would be dead. Yeah. Scavenger said, send me your energy, and did a bunch of like spirit bomb hands. Matt said game portal. You're gonna dip, catch you later. That's one of his powers. He can like pull items from games. Kirby said 5. Then Dozer said, I agree, 5. Wait, what? What's the number thing? Why is it 5? Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. Right now we have like 2 likes and only like 4 viewers. The ratio seems off. Oh, they're saying you should be 5 years old to be on Amino. Rip. Let's see. Matt said Phoenix Down, which I guess is a reference to a video game thing. Then Scavenger said 5 years of age, reaffirming the theory. Whoop, catch you later, Aiden. Looks like one person didn't smash that like button. I have a feeling it probably would be Matt. Matt said it's a revival item. Kirby said you should be -5 to be on Amino, actually. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, feel free to submit fan art. Truly appreciate it, and it may appear on the channel. Thank you all once again. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace, everyone, and have a wonderful night.